Good morning. 2 days ago, I saw a cat in our front yard that was eating some of the grass, and I obviously decided that I want to try to feed it and make it consistently come to our house. So I put out some food the night before last night, and when I woke up, it was all gone. But Brian is convinced that it was a raccoon that sort of ate that food. So I put out water with the food last night, and we're gonna see if the water was dirty, because that's what I heard will be a telltale sign if it's a cat or a raccoon, is that if you put out water with it, the water will be dirty, because the raccoons like to wash their hands in it and wash their food and all that stuff. So I want to go check and see how the water's looking this morning. I also have a fun package that we're gonna be unboxing today. Okay, look. The water does not look gross to me, in my personal opinion, but the food is all gone. I kind of am convinced that it's a cat now, which is so exciting. I kind of can't believe that we have cats that are coming to our house for food. I had just put out some of Lucy's food, so obviously I need to get actual cat food now, but I'm just beyond excited. This is so good, and I really hope that they get comfortable enough to where I could go out and say hi to them. I tried to do that the first day that the cat was eating the grass, and they were not having it, so I just left them. But I really, really hope that we can become besties. Okay, I finally showered and everything. I didn't really get ready crazy. I didn't do any makeup or anything because I'm just having a cozy day at home. Also, please ignore the stain on my shirt. I need to get some new clothes, but we're not doing that today. Today, my plan is to just be really cozy, have a fun little day. I'm gonna put the rug out that I got, which, by the way, Brian saw the package and he thought it was cat food and he was making fun of me for it. And I didn't tell him that it's gonna be the rug, which I think he'll be very excited about. I also have muffin mix, which I want to make because I've been really kind of getting into the vibe of counter cakes, having a little sweet treat always out and ready to go, just so you can go by and grab some whenever you want. So I'm gonna make those muffins today, and then I want to make a Father's Day card for Brian, just because I found a really funny design on Pinterest and I think he'll get a freaking kick out of it. So I'm going to make that today as well. And then I think I'll just probably read and whatever. We'll see where all of that leaves me for the rest of the day. But first things first, I really want to get that rug put together, so I'm gonna go do that now. So the rug is gonna go right here in this spot under these chairs. I obviously need to move some of this stuff, clean it up, and then the rug will go right down here. And I think it'll help really kind of complete this area. And then I have one more spot under the dining table that I need to get a rug for eventually, but that's a different project for a different day. We went to the beach for the first time last weekend and we just had a blast, and I think this is gonna be my official beach bag of the season. I ordered some frames that I just put up over here. I'll show you in a second, but it actually came with 5 frames and I thought it was gonna come with only 4. So now I have an extra frame that I get to decide something to do with, and I think I know where I want to put it, but I don't have an idea for a print to go in it yet. This is so gross, but there's some dog food from Lucy. Sometimes she just will try to flip her bowl over, or a lot of times we'll accidentally kick it and dog food will kind of go everywhere, and clearly we missed a spot when we're trying to clean it up. But these are the frames that I was talking about, so I have an extra one now. I put the 4th one over here, which I really love. So now I just need to think of a spot for that 5th one, which I'm thinking of putting right here, but again, I need a print or something to put in it, which I might decide to maybe try to paint something myself. I don't know. I'm really excited about this rug. It's like a reddish kind of brown. It's like a darker vibe that matches like the floors kind of. It makes it cozy, really cozy in here. This is the pattern. I love it. It came with these little Velcro dots. That's interesting. I guess you can use them as like non-slip. I can use like one of them to the rug and then one of them to the floor. I'm not gonna do that, but that's kind of cool. It already has like non-slip grip on the bottom of the rug, so I'm not worried about it. Get off. I can't move it with her on it because of the grip on the bottom. But she's gonna be obsessed because we have a rug out here. We'll have this rug and then we'll eventually get another one for the dining room. She's gonna love it. Can you move so Mama can get back to it? Come on. Up. I was gonna try to vacuum it to help flatten it out, but I don't think that's really helping, so I think I'm just gonna naturally let it flatten out. And I am gonna put all the furniture back. Okay, I'm liking it so far. I think obviously I need to kind of redecorate this area on the little table. I think I'm just gonna add some more books, maybe a plant, maybe a candle if I have one, and just see if we can't get it looking a little bit more stylized. So I was thinking about doing this snake plant because it doesn't require a lot of light, so I think it'll be good for over here. This is my Trader Joe's Candle of the Month set, which I'm gonna move. It doesn't need to be like on display or anything, so I'm gonna take this out of there. And then I think I'm gonna go over, get some books, and put it together. Okay, I actually only had a couple more books that aren't already like in spots around my house. So I'm just gonna add those. And I found this box, which I think I'll just add in there as well, just to kind of fill space. Does that look so random or does that look good? It's hard to tell. I have some coasters that I can also add. Maybe that'll be a good touch. Like maybe I'll add these coasters. Should I add them down here? You know what? I am actually liking it. I think it's cute. It would be nice to have a candle over there. I think it's fun. I think the rug makes it feel so much warmer. Like it just, I don't know, it seems to kind of complete the area. So I'm satisfied with it. Maybe I'll see what it looks like with just a lamp on. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, look at that. It's so cute. It's like a cozy little reading nook sitting area. Our kitchen is right over here, so it's kind of perfect if you're like cooking. You can like chit chat with somebody sitting over here, but I love it. Wow, yay. Okay, now that that is done, I think I'm gonna make my muffins, which it's gonna be so easy. They're just the Betty Crocker chocolate chip muffins. They sounded good to have. And I have all the ingredients. All I need is water, vegetable oil, and eggs. So I think let's get this started. I feel like I haven't made something from the box like this in such a long time, but I love it because it's so easy. I just took them out of the oven and they look so good. Now I'm gonna let them cool down for a little bit and then I'll put them in their little tin, or not tin, but their little cake stand that they'll stay on. I'm so excited about these muffins. They look so yummy. Yeah, yum. Perfect. Counter cake for the week is ready to go. Now I want to work on the Father's Day card for Brian, and it's honestly going to be really simple. I'll show you the inspo that I found that I really like. I just found it on Pinterest. But how funny is this? So I'm thinking something like this. Or there's also this one, which is equally as funny. So I think I'm just going to like bounce between those inspos, see if there's anything else of that sort of vein, and just kind of do what I can with it. And I think I'm going to use colored pencils for it because I don't have any watercolor and I don't want to use like acrylic paint or anything, but I think colored pencils will do the job just fine. Brian actually gave me this really big set of colored pencils, so I'm gonna have basically every color that I could possibly imagine, and I'm gonna be staying right about in this range. So I'm just gonna get to working on it. I have my little book that's just like mixed media paper that I'm going to use and go from there and start drawing. It looks so good so far. I am gonna add some color and then I'll be done. I think I'm gonna do the green first and then we'll decide if I wanna try to do like a skin color, but that seems too complicated for me, so we'll probably just end up doing the green. I think I'm gonna like try to rub my finger and see if I can't like smooth it out a little bit. Or maybe I need like a Q-tip or something to do that. stuff is definitely coming up on the Q-tip, so maybe it's working. I think it's looking so good so far. I'm honestly kind of just liking it where it is. I think that I might just keep it this way, because this is pretty funny. This is pretty Brian if I've ever seen anything. I am going to kind of line the inside with construction paper to just kind of make it feel a little bit more complete, and then I think I'm gonna be done because I like it so far. Okay, it's all finished. How fun. I did my little message inside, but oh my god, I'm like obsessed with that. That is pretty funny. I hope he loves it. I've fallen quite behind in reading my book club book for this month, which is Demon Copperhead. We meet in about a week and a half, and I'm only on chapter 11, which means that I have about 450 pages to go. So I think for the next hour or so, hopefully a little bit longer, I'm just gonna get on with reading, hopefully get through quite a bit of pages here so that I can be in a better position for our book club. But so far I am really liking the book. It's just quite heavy topics, which makes it like a little bit more difficult to read. Even though I really enjoy the writing style of it, it's just like trauma after trauma after trauma, which is like heavy, definitely heavy. But I'm gonna read for a little bit and enjoy being in my cozy little room. Hi, baby. Hello. I read a little bit, but then I did end up getting distracted with other things. But I wanted to show you the placemats that I've been making before I end this video because they're so cute. And I only have one left to make, and I think I'm going to start on that tonight and hopefully finish it by the end of the week. But let me go show you what they look like. This is them. They're just kind of like this cream white color, and then I did different colored borders around the edges. It's just a granny circle, so it's a really easy like pattern to do. I didn't like follow a pattern, you know, just an easy stitch to do. And then the edges are just half double crocheted all the way around one time, and I think they look great. They're simple, but they're like colorful, they're fun, and I'm very excited. I just have one left to do, and then I will have my set complete. I am gonna end the video here. Thank you so much for joining me on my cozy little day at home. We got up to some good things that I'm excited about. I'm really excited to give Brian his card on Sunday, so I hope he loves it. And if you're interested in seeing more videos, I'm planning on posting more consistently, so you can go ahead and subscribe to be a part of the loop when I do post. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.